Dr. Simone might as well start renovating her basement, getting it ready, because them boys ain't going nowhere. So, on the Married to Medicine episode, we got to see a scene with Dr. Simone, her husband, and her two sons. Michael, the youngest, is bringing up the fact that he wants a brand new car. So, while discussing with his mother the possibility of getting a new car, he doesn't say anything's wrong with the car he has. He just says it's not really so cool anymore. And he also says that he's tired of seeing it and he know his mom is tired of seeing it. So he's showing his entitlement and ungratefulness early. Mind you now, this is a grown man in his 20s and a college graduate that has had not only his rent and tuition and everything under the sun taken care of by his mother, but he also just ran up a $60,000 tab on a credit card that Dr. Simone pays for. So along with being ungrateful and entitled, he doesn't even know the value of a dollar when most people don't even make that in a year. And when she mentions she's going to get her iPad so they can go over the charges on the credit card, both Michael and his brother Mal seem like they're irritated that she even wants to talk about this. Dr. Simone's husband Cecil then decides he wants to join in on the conversation for no other reason than just to disagree with her. Not only is he taking his son's side, I believe that he's gaslighting his wife. Cecil is trying his best to reframe it and suggesting that, oh, Michael is just wanting support while he finished school. Because if I didn't mention, Michael now wants his mother to pay for law school. The nerve of Cecil to try to frame it, that boy is not looking for help. He's looking for a sponsor. He wants unlimited access to Simone's money and he thinks he deserves it. When Simone brings up the fact when she needed to pay for school, she went and applied for loans and scholarships. Her son then replies that Simone's mother wasn't in a position to do for her what she can do for them. And then he says, what about all the white people that pay for their children to do everything? That statement from him tells me two things. One, he counted his mama's motherfucking pockets. And two, he's a manipulator because this is a black wealthy family living in Atlanta of all places, and we all know that Atlanta is full of wealthy black people. So the fact he felt the need to mention what white people do for their kids, it kind of felt like he was trying to play on Dr. Simone's top. And in my opinion, that statement was if he was saying, oh, you should be happy to be able to do for your children what white people do for their children. Then Cecil steps back into the conversation to let Simone know that Michael has some valid points and that they are in a position to help their sons. First of all, Cecil, what are you bringing? What are you, what do you got on it? How much exactly are you going to be contributing towards his tuition? Because Michael is not a baby. He's a full-grown man, and if you want to help him so much, you can start off by helping him fill out a job application. Hell, maybe you can fill out one too, and y'all can put each other down as references. Because little Mike over there needs to grow up, and he needs to grow up fast. And then Cecil joins in with the sons and try to guilt trip Simone. And he's laying it on thick, talking about Michael says every day how he's thinking of what he can do to give back to you. I don't know. How about giving Dr. Simone back her tick or just giving her a break and stop running from responsibility and accountability? Now, I will say this. If parents are in a position to pay for their kids' schooling, I'm all for it. I don't see any issue with paying for your child to further their education. However, that does not mean that you get to just sit on your behind and run up $60,000 in 1 month on my credit card and then come to me thinking I'm going to buy you a brand new car just because you feel it's time for you to upgrade. If his parents are going to be paying for law school, at the very least, he should be paying his own rent and buying himself his own vehicle. Wants and needs are two different things. And as a grown man in his 20s that has already graduated college and has everything funded by his parents, he can do that. He got that. In my opinion, Dr. Simone's husband hates her and her children do not respect her. And the reason I say Cecil hate his wife is it's just about him not taking her side. It's the mental games that's behind it. I believe somewhere down the line during their marriage, Cecil may have felt emasculated by Simone at some point, because even at the table while they're having this discussion, Simone points out and she says, I am the only one at this table with a doctorate's degree. And you can tell her husband felt a little slighted by that. And I can only imagine what has come out of her mouth on Mad Day. But you know what? She would be justified, because from what I'm seeing, Cecil is not really much help. And then he can't even back her up and be a partner in a united front against their kids. I believe that Cecil knows his wife is a beautiful, smart, successful woman. And the only way he can get back at her and tear her down is to help the children financially abuse her and gaslight her. He's making her life over there miserable, and it's all in her eyes. And to me, it's pretty obvious that her sons are using the dad as an example, and they're just following in his footsteps. They have coddled those boys a little too much. And I don't see them being self-reliant. I mean, look at her son. In the scene, he's putting pasta on plates from out of an aluminum pan that you can tell he did not wash, because it still has the label and the glue and everything still in that nasty ass pan. So he don't even have the common sense to know that that doggone sticker should be took out of the pan and he should wash the pan before he cook in it. Who is he gonna be representing in the future? You can just tell that Simone is over all of this and she's tired. And I'm with her. She's did her job. She's raised her boys. They are both college graduates. Girl, it's time to kick them out the nest, because at this point, I truly believe she's doing her sons a disservice. And with all that she has done with her kids, I don't see them as being providers or making someone a good husband. So yeah, it's time for some reality checks. And it's definitely time for some independence. So you guys, let me know what y'all think about all this down below in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.